Okay, folks, so today you're going to be creating a holiday fall themed cup, kind of like when you go to Starbucks and you get the Christmas winter cup. You're going to be creating one for the fall holidays. And so, what you're going to be doing using tech skills, you're going to first use some of your keyboard shortcuts. So, they're listed for you, the keyboard shortcuts that we had been using recently. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Two ones that are key for this one might be the Control Up, which brings something forward in space, and Control Down, which brings something backwards in space. And you can resize things, and we'll go over those in just a minute. Okay. Looking at what your end product looks like. So a sample product right here for you is a fall themed cup with a press release, because generally when they release their cups for the holidays, there's a press release that comes with them. So for instance, if I click on the example press release, we can look at where this project comes from. So Starbucks unveils its most festive gifts. And you can see that when Starbucks releases cups and new colors of things, they always release that information to the public, just saying, here's what's new. Same thing with Stanley when there's a new color. I just got an email the other day that Lainey Wilson was going to have a special cup being released through Stanley. So just here's another example of when, like the holiday cups from Starbucks, are you red cup ready? Starbucks new 2021 cups are here. So that was their headline. And then they wrote about the cups in the article below. Do you hear that? Christmas bells are ringing at Starbucks because the new 21 cups are here. And they talk about what's on them, how fast they are, the design choices and that things. And you can read over that article that is linked there for you. But getting to the project and what you'll be responsible for. So when we come to the rubric and what your instructions ask you to do, the first thing is that you need to copy from slide 8 a base. So if I scroll through here, slide 8 is all my bases. So you can pick one of these fall themed color bases. You're not changing any of the colors. So you're choosing something as is. So let's say I wanted to choose the yellow one. Control and C to copy. And then you're coming to your slide, which is slide 7. That is blank. Okay, your slide. And I'm going to paste it and put it in the cup position. Okay. And then my next instruction says that I need to, scrolling up to my instructions, get a sleeve. So I'm going to copy and paste from slide 9, arrange the sleeve for my cup. So slide 9 has all the different colored sleeves and choices I can make. And I can choose anything from this slide for a sleeve. So, and you can choose multiple things. So if I want this orange one, I can come here and paste this onto my cup, okay, and position it right there, line it up. Use my little arrow keys to adjust it. And then maybe I also want one of these little logo ones. Maybe I want this little circle, copy. And again, I'm not changing any of the colors. I'm using what is provided for me. And then maybe I drag this over. So if you want, for instance, remember Control Up brings it forward, Control Down brings it behind. So if something's not layered right, up and down, okay, Control Up and Down to move that. So there's my sleeve. Okay, scrolling back to my instructions, I'm going to pick Accent and Decor from slides 10 through 18. I need to copy and paste at least 8 items to my cup. When I do this, there's some other little rules for rule number 3. So 8 items. I need to recolor a piece. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. And then I need to use the order, place something behind or in front of something else. So let's go take a look at what we're going to do for that step. So slides 10 through 18, they're right here. So let's do with the recoloring of something. Let's say I want to put this on my logo. Okay, copy. I'm going to come back over here to my cup, paste it, okay? And then I can come up to this paint bucket and recolor it. So maybe I want it orange, okay? And there I go. So recoloring would be to click on it, and I'm going to change the color of it. Maybe I want it blue, okay? That would be recoloring, okay? So that would be skill, okay? And then I want to resize it so it actually fits in here. So that's good, okay? So that's one skill. Now layering is another skill. So with the 8 items that I'm going to choose, I'm going to layer something. So maybe I'm going to take, for instance, these leaves. Okay, maybe I want to layer some leaves. So I'm going to copy this green leaf, copy, and I'm going to come over to my decor, paste. Okay, and so maybe I make this smaller. Okay, and maybe I'm going to copy it, paste it, and I'm going to layer them so that they're behind this orange. And I want to actually, well, no, I like them down, pointing down. I was going to say I could spin them too if I wanted to. So I want them behind this orange thing. So I'm actually going to pull the orange sleeve, Control and up, Control and up. Okay, but now I've lost my blue thing, so I kind of have to go back. Okay, I'm going to do these leaves individually because I don't want the brown item to be lost. So Control down for these. Okay, and then Control down to move it behind. See how now I'm dipping them behind here? Control down, Control down. Okay. And maybe that's how I have like a row of them, and maybe I want another row of them up here. So I'm going to paste another row, copy, right? I'm just going to layer the whole cup with them. So I could do that too if I want to make like diagonal lines. Now I've put them behind things. And I could have them flowing off. Maybe I want one more, okay, like that. Okay, so now I definitely have used the recolor feature, and I've used the feature of to hide them behind something. Some of the items you won't be able to recolor. So for instance, this leaf is not something I could recolor unless I come into format options and I choose the recolor. You could do it that way too. So there's 2 ways to recolor something. One is like we did with the sunshine, to come up just to the paint bucket and to change the color. And the other is if you click on the object and you don't see the paint bucket, format options, and there's a recolor button that gives you some selections there. Okay, so those are 2 ways to do that recolor task. Okay, so far I have a cup, I have a sleeve, I have an item that I have recolored. Okay, and do make something sure you choose something that I can tell it's recolored. It's not like similar to black. You've chosen definitely a different color. And then I have hidden something behind something else. I've layered something using that control up, control down feature that we talked about in the instructions. Okay, so then that brings me to, once I have 8 items, I need 8 decorative items, 1 recolored, 1 in front of something. I need a lid from slide 19. So if I come all the way to slide 19, those are my lids. I'm going to choose this brown one. And again, copy, Control C. Oop. And paste. Oh, maybe not. There it is. Just took a minute. And I'm going to layer this on top. And again, this is another place I can use layering because that leaf is definitely underneath of that lid as well. Okay. And so now I have that. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 decorative items. If I want, I can add some more, but I kind of like the flow. I might put some more leaves underneath, but I won't waste your time with that. I'm on the press release. So now you're going to construct a release about your fall cup. See the example provided, 8 to 10 sentences. And then once you're done with the press release, you're going to delete every other slide except this rubric and your slide. that has your cup on it. So the only two slides that should be there when you turn it in is your slide and the rubric. And to delete a slide, I just come here to this side panel and I click delete. Okay, so side panel and delete. Side panel, delete. Okay, that's how you get rid of them. Okay, and then if you want them back because you made a mistake, Control Z brings everything back that you forgot. Okay, so I'll put my lid back on. And we're going to work on that. Oop, Control Z. See how it does it? Control Z. Oop, Miss Watts forgot something. And she just needs her lid again. So I'll bring my lid back. But working on the press release, you can read some examples. There's a heading always, Cocoa Coffee, so you can name your coffee shop, is seeing fall colors this season with their 2022 reusable fall cup. Okay. This autumn, everything is looking especially spicy this year with the latest cup from Cocoa Coffee. Cocoa Coffee continues their beloved tradition since 1980 of releasing a specifically designed reusable cup. So you can talk about the features, what the cup looks like. Okay. So you want to come up with, craft a heading about your company and the release of the cup. You can look at this other one. Ya Bean has a special message for the teachers this year in December 2022. Okay, so my heading is going to be, the Java Gym, because I'm going to have a coffee shop and gym together, releases 23 Fall Festival Cup. Okay. And then I'm going to write my article about the cup. So this is where my heading goes, whatever you come up with about your fall cozy cup. And then this is going to be, should have text in this box. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it's not working. I'm going to fix the text box, but I would write something like, this year you can hear the leaves rustle as the 2023 Fall Cup comes out for Java Gym. So I'm going to put my text box back in. Let me paint it so that you have the text box. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to make it black for sure. Okay, this, you can hear the leaves rustle as you drink your warm coffee from this year's Fall Cup at Java Gym. Okay. The warm fall colors draw you in. The leaves change color as the beverage gets warmer, hotter. It's almost like you are walking through the forest. So we said 8 to 10 sentences. Ms. Watts is going to definitely shrink the font for you. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. I need at least 4 more. You can get your cup by purchasing any hot beverage at Java Gym. There are 3 different designs, all featuring fall feels or fall vibes. The cup can be reused, all fall, and get you a 10% discount off your drinks for reusing it. Okay, I think I have my 8 to 10 sentences. Come in before they, I give a call to action, like come in before they are gone. Come in before they are gone. Reusing. Make sure you correct any spelling. Reusing. Come in before they are gone. Okay, and yeah, that's my call to action. Come in before they are gone, or get yours while they last. Something that you are enticing customers to come in and get your cup. I need to add that lid to my cup. That's my final. I deleted it by accident. Copy and come back. Okay. Paste. There it is. Move it right over there. Okay. And at this point, I would be done. Once I have everything on my cup, I've got my press release. I delete this other slide. So all slides except the first one, the rubric, and my slide. So all the instructions, all the examples, okay, all these. And I think you can even, if you hold shift, no, oh yeah, if you hold shift down and the down arrow, you can delete multiple ones, I think at a time. Okay, this will be what you turn in, a total of 2 slides, the rubric that Ms. Watts will use to grade it, and your project slide with your article and heading and your cup. If you have any questions, feel free to send an email, but otherwise you click submit when you're done and turn those cups in before you leave today. Have a great day. Make sure you get both items done, the shortcut and your cup. Happy holidays.